I want to ask you a little bit about your diet. I don't know about too many mixed martial arts fighters who are at your level who eat the same kind of diet that you do. And if the people at home don't really know, you're vegan.
Yeah.
The only other vegan that I'm personally aware of is Antonio McKee. I don't know if he's still vegan or not, but yeah, I mean, how does that work for you in a time in a sport where people all the time animal protein, animal protein, animal protein? How does that work for you?
Well, for the longest time, I thought that I had to, eat animal protein. I just figured that that's the way it was, and I had wanted to go vegan, but I thought to myself, you know what? Why don't you just wait till you're done with fighting, till you're done with being a professional athlete, and then you can do it. That's what I just told myself. But before a pro boxing match I had in 2004, I decided to take a shot at just trying the diet out. I had gotten just really tired of I'd gotten my animal products as far as what I was consuming down to just chicken and fish, and that's all I was really eating. And I decided to just take those out of my diet for about a month leading up to a fight. And so that's all I needed to do to take the step towards having a vegan diet. When I did that, I actually didn't notice any detriment. I actually noticed that I recovered better and I felt better. So from then on, I just kept doing my diet the way I'm doing it now, and I feel good, and I never look back, and there's no reason for me not to do this. As far as other people that are vegan, I actually didn't know about Antonio McKee. That was the first time I had heard that, but that's pretty interesting if he is, or even if even that he was. Because he may not be the most exciting fighter in the world, but I'll tell you what, that guy is strong, is incredibly strong. One of the strongest pound for pound guys that's probably has competed in the sport. So, that just shows a lot too, and hopefully I can lead by example. Jake Shields is another guy. He's not vegan, but he's strict vegetarian. And Jake Shields is at the top of the sport, and anybody that's seen him fight knows that he's a real deal. So hopefully guys like me and Jake and even Antonio, if he's still doing it, and lead by example.
The UFC is going to be coming to Canada, Montreal in April. That's really exciting. Your girlfriend is Canadian.
Yep.
Your thoughts on potentially fighting on Canadian soil for the first time in UFC history?
I would love to do that. I love Canada. There's something about the country up here and the way things are run is just I don't know. It's refreshing. I mean, I'm not trying to kiss ass too much, but honestly, man, like I like it when I come up here. I've been up here quite a few times now, and every single time that I've come up here and competed in the King of the Cages that I've fought on before, and every time that I've done that, the fans have been respectful. I haven't had any instances like I do in the United States where there's just all 30 to 40% of the fans are just ignorant people. You don't get that up here. You get more people that are interested in the sport and interested in the technique and really want to watch and take the sport for what it's worth, and I think that's great, and I think that's why Canada's getting recognized now as a great place to bring the UFC, because they realize not only is it a good fan base, but the fans are educated too. You don't have the same American pickup truck driving, beer drinking idiots that just scream, knock him out, and hit him, and all that stuff, and get up. Why are they on the ground? Why doesn't he punch him? You don't see that too much up here. They maybe like 3 or 4% of the crowd is like that up here, and it's refreshing. So I love the thoughts of fighting up here in Canada again, and I'm ready.
Any final thoughts for the Mac Danzig fans out there?
Anyone that considers themselves a fan of me, I mean, I always say this, and it's getting tired, but this is what I say in every interview. I mean, it means a lot to me. I've come up doing this as just a fan of the sport myself, and now that I've achieved this level of success, it's great. It's really great to know that there's finally people that follow my career and that are fans of mine, and anybody that's a fan of me, man, that means a lot to me, and I'm gonna keep fighting hard and keep putting my heart in the sport. So keep your eyes on me, because I'm not going to stop.
If you want to get a hold of more information about you, we can check out your website. Can you tell us what that is?
My website is macdanzig.net.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
All right. Thank you. Take care.